enjoy the Super Bowl. I was like, wow, it seems like we were just saying Happy Monday. And we're
Right?
saying,
Say it's already already Friday, huh?
mm-hmm. And so I said, well, they said, well, what are you doing? I said, well, tonight is Fun Facts Friday. So I get to be online with all of our friends, even though we don't see them face to face, but we get to be online with our friends to do a little talk about something crazy.
Right. We're gonna talk about some food things, some football. Gonna pull up and share a Black History fact, and we also have our special Valentine's Day drawing today. I know some people have been waiting for that.
Yeah,
Yes, we
I'm waiting too.
yes, we got a lot of names that were submitted, and we're gonna pull. Well, we're gonna spin the wheel during our live broadcast today. But first, we're gonna share some of our national days we have. It is February 5th, 2021. It is National Nutella Day, National Bubblegum Day, which is the first Friday in February. Tomorrow, the 6th, will be National Chopsticks Day, Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. And Ice Cream for Breakfast Day is the first Saturday in February. And on the 7th, which is Sunday, is Send a Card to a Friend Day and Super Bowl Sunday. So first, we're gonna talk about National Nutella Day. Do you like Nutella, Sissy? So you look sort of like me. I've had it, but I don't know. I can eat a little bit of it, and then I'm like, okay. I've had like the little containers you get at the cash register. They have the
Yeah,
breadsticks in it.
yeah, I have some downstairs. They have it's Nutella and oh, what are those cinnamon crackers called?
Like the
I like the cinnamon.
Biscoff.
It's Biscoffs,
Mm-hmm.
yes, but I have it downstairs in my purse, and somebody gave it to me,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't open them because I knew I didn't really like the Nutella. But a lot of people love the Nutella, but I just
Yeah, some people really do. I don't know. I think maybe it's an acquired taste. It's some people put it on toast. Some people make like instead of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, they say you can use Nutella. I don't know. It
but
seems too sweet to me to make a like Nutella and jelly sandwich.
I'm gonna tell you this. I remember, it's been a while back, but Alexandria, when she went to Panama, I
Uh-huh.
guess my brother was eating it or something like that. But anyway, she liked it. So when she got back here, she wanted it. So I bought it for her and she didn't eat it. She said it was nasty. And I was like,
So maybe it tasted different here than over there.
and I said, well, it's Nutella. It's the same thing. So she told me, I think you got the wrong brand. Something. So I
It
don't know.
could be that maybe it's a different type of taste, from over there. I know they say
Yeah, I
that
don't.
Nutella originally it was an Italian um, food. It says adding hazelnuts when cocoa was hard to come by is what they did. And it became, an Italian trick was add the hazelnuts to fill in for the cocoa. And so in the 1800s, in the northern Italian city of Piedmont, they made a paste of chocolate and hazelnuts at a time when nuts were abundant, but the cocoa was not. And so it's been around for a long time, but it didn't get the name Nutella until 1964 by Ferrero's son, Michel. And so if you notice, Ferrero is also the person who does those Ferrero chocolates, the little, like they're shaped like little ball. It's the
Yeah, I
same one.
like those.
You do? See, I'm not a big fan of those either. They
I
seem like you're
like
just
those. I
biting
mean,
down on
it's
the
not
air to
like
me because they're empty.
so right, but I mean, it's not like that. I bust out and go and buy them. But if you have them, I will eat
You
them.
go eat them. Now, almond roca is the one I like.
Oh
The
yeah,
almond rokas. Yeah.
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 Yes.
So what else is today? Today is also National Bubblegum Day. And National Bubblegum Day in 1928, Walter Deemer created the first bubble producing gum. So before that, people used to chew on a gum that would come from trees and the sap, and it would be real gooey. So they would chew on it as gum, but they weren't able to make bubbles from it and to blow bubbles. And so in 1928 is when Walter Deemer created the first bubble producing gum. His employer, the Fleer
Mm.
Chewing Gum Company, marketed it as Double Bubble. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Double Bubble Gum was the
Yep.
first gum. Um, I remember big. It wasn't Double Bubble though. Big League Chew, when you it came in like little shredded pieces and you pull it out of a pack. Those used to
Yeah.
make big bubbles.
Yeah. Well, the big leaf chew that was more toward baseball.
Yeah, but that gum, that was some good bubble gum if you want to blow bubbles because you could blow big bubbles with that gum.
But you know what? The double bubble used to, when you opened it up, it used to have, and I don't know if it still does, but it used to have a comic strip in it.
On the double bubble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It used to come flat, and when you unwrapped it in the wrapper, there was a comic strip in it. Okay, so I'm dating myself, but
Ooh,
but I was never a good one at blowing bubbles anyway. So
blow the bubbles. Yeah, I like to blow bubbles, but sometimes you blow bubble, it pop and be all on the side side of your face. Do you know? Especially, I'm sure that this guy
that's why I did that. I just
yeah, a while back we showed a video. I don't have it today of the biggest bubble that was in the Guinness Book of World Records. And the largest bubblegum bubble ever blown was 20 inches in diameter. And that was by Chad Fale of Haleyville, Alabama on April 24th, 2004. And he blew a big old bubble. I still don't know how he did it, but
that was a big
it
bubble.
was. But we watched the video and 20
Remember,
inches,
we were
almost
trying
2
to
feet.
figure out where he was standing
He was
and
standing by the wall.
how they would measure something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, he was standing by the
Yeah, he was
wall.
by the wall.
Yep, I remember that.
So
So, what's another food one? And that's why I said we're going to talk about food, football, and our drawing today because it's a lot of national days revolving around food. Saturday, tomorrow, is ice cream for breakfast day. Ice cream for breakfast. Now, I know children or just people who like ice cream probably would get excited about that. But I thought about you could have ice cream for breakfast. If you get a waffle and do the waffle and put the ice cream and whipped cream on top and then just make that be your breakfast because it's on a waffle so it could count as breakfast food.
it can. And you know how sometimes you get fruit with your breakfast? You can put some strawberries
on
or
the
some
ice cream?
bananas. Yeah. But you get that, you can get a fruit cup with your breakfast. So
Yeah, it could work.
sounds good to me. It works.
They probably, I don't know, you give a child ice cream for breakfast, they probably be jumping, bouncing all off the walls.
Right. Well,
Now, there are some strange ice cream flavors, and I looked up some strange flavors. Do you know that Alaska has a roasted turmeric candied ginger flavor? I don't, turmeric has like a spice to it. So that to me would be, I would consider that a strange ice cream flavor. Arizona has a sweet corn flavor ice cream. They turned like cornbread flavor. It'll have that flavor of sweet corn. That was a little, I don't know. Maybe what kind of ice cream would I eat for breakfast? I don't know. Colorado showed it has a goat cheese beet swirl. So like they took a whole beet, roasted beets and goat cheese and swirled it together and made an ice cream. It's
I
part of
will
their
have
seasonal.
candy bacon ice cream.
Now, don't knock the bacon on the ice cream till you try it. I remember one time when I lived in Atlanta, Burger King did
No,
a special and they had the ice cream sundaes with bacon. And it actually was pretty good because you had that sweet and salty.
it's pretty good.
Yep,
Sweet and
it
salty.
actually
Exactly.
was.
Yes. Yes.
So you never know.
Yeah.
If someone's making homemade ice cream, they might do some cream of mushroom soup ice cream or something. They may come up with something. You never know.
Look, why you gonna go there? Cream of mushroom.
Hey, Maine has a lobster ice cream. They have a butter infused ice cream topped with cooked lobster.
Mmm.
So if they could do lobster and butter flavor ice cream, I think I could come up with a cream of mushroom soup ice cream.
Well, the lobster sounds, really good, but you know, just like at the garlic festival, they have garlic flavored ice cream. So
Yeah, they do. See, so we never know. I like I said, never knock it till you try it because people have different taste buds. They may like that. It doesn't sound like anything I'm gonna rush out to go get, but hey,
well, I don't know. I may try that Maine lobster one, but right now I can just only
eat the
think of it.
lobster, eat the lobster, and then eat the ice cream.
But you know what? As long as you start off with a vanilla base, it's endless
Yeah.
on what you can do.
Yep, yep, that's true. So the seventh is send a card to a friend day. This goes along with, it's funny how it's in February, where send a card to a friend day is on the 7th, which is exactly 7 days away from Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
So it didn't say it had to be a romantic card, just send a card to a friend. And so I challenge you guys. We want to challenge you, Fun Fact Friday challenge, to get a card. And we mentioned this before about how we don't write enough and we use computers and send e-cards and things. To actually go buy a card and send it to a friend and sign it by hand, put it in an envelope, not just go online and order one. So we challenge you. That's a challenge for our you guys that are watching and following us to get an actual card and send it to a friend on Sunday.
Right. Well, I sent a card to a friend today in Florida, and I
You
actually,
did
yes, I did. I
an
sure did.
e-card or you actually wrote in a
No,
card and
I
mailed
put
it?
it. I signed it. I
Okay.
addressed it. I addressed it. Put a stamp on it. Signed the inside of it,
Okay.
and put $5 in there and said, "Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a cup of coffee on me."
See,
I sure
so
did.
I'm
I did. I should have took a picture of it so that you could see it. I put it in the outgoing mail. I sure did. Sometimes
cool.
people just like
So
to
they'll
get
actually get
something
it.
in the mail.
Yep. Yes, it is fun, especially because it doesn't happen often.
Mm-mm. But this reminds me, and if she is watching, um, to check your mail in a couple of days because people don't really check their mail anymore
Mm-hmm.
because everything is online through bill pay and all that. So the only thing that comes in the mail, they say, is junk mail. So,
Right. Yeah. It's nice to get something that's, like you said, not a bill or an advertisement.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So speaking of Valentine's Day, you want to do our drawing, Sissy?
No,
Or do we want to talk about Super Bowl first?
I want to talk about Super Bowl. I
Okay,
want
let's
to
talk
talk
about
about
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
Let's talk about Super Bowl because I pulled up a couple fun facts about the Super Bowl, and they actually were pretty surprising. I know I'm not a huge football fan, so I watch the commercials, and a lot of people say that that's the main reason they watch the Super Bowl. Males and females, they watch to see what's the current commercial going to be, who's going to have the best ad. So I had to look up and see. how much was the most expensive Super Bowl commercial? So any of you watching, if you're watching, you can comment in, or if you want to unmute yourself and say, how much do you think was the most expensive Super Bowl commercial ever? And this is as of Super Bowl XLV1. I don't know what those Roman numerals are right now. So this is as of that time, whatever that Super Bowl was, what the most expensive commercial was. You want to take a guess? I see. There's Wilson. You want to take a guess? Oh, there's Desiree. 2 million. Okay, we have a guess of 2 million. You said 2 million or 200 million?
2 million.
Okay, we have a guess of 2 million.
But that's probably wrong since you asked if I gave 100 million.
I was just wondering where your thought process was. Well, this says that as of that Super Bowl, if the then record for the price of the Super Bowl advertisement, they sold, and keep in mind, they sold 58 spots during the game, and they generated $75 million for NBC, just from the commercials, just from the ads. And the most expensive advertisement sold for $5.84 million for one commercial. And you know the Super Bowl commercials
That's a lot.
are only about 30 seconds, 1 minute long.
Yeah, okay,
Right,
1
30
minute. I'm
seconds.
saying 30 seconds, but
Yep,
I don't know.
they're about 30 seconds to a
You know
minute.
what?
And just because it's the Super Bowl, it was sold for $5.84 million.
So you know what?
How many
We'll
times did
do
you
their
show?
advertisement on Fun Fact Fridays
Did
for
it say
little or
which
nothing.
commercial company?
You know, what'd you say, Desiree?
Did it say which company or commercial it was?
It didn't.
No, because that so what I understand from Super Bowl commercials, you pay by the time zones.
By
So
the
like
time
the ones
zone?
that, because have you noticed that there are some commercials that come on and they are after the Super Bowl, so they're not as expensive as if you do it during the Super Bowl.
Okay, so
You understand?
there's an update to that data. There's an update to that data, actually. And this was as of 2 days ago. So this is going to be a commercial that you might see Sunday. It says that according to ESPN, Bud Light paid $12 million to promote their new "The Perfect Beer for Whatever Happens" slogan. $12 million
12 million for a Budweiser.
for a
So-
Super Bowl commercial for Bud Light.
How many times is that going to air?
I don't know. And this was just published 2 days ago. And the number they were number 3. The number 1 commercial was Amazon. Alexa loses her voice in 2018 for $15 million.
Wow.
Like I said,
If you want to place
If
an ad
you-
on Fun Facts Friday, we'll only charge you $15. You know, $15, $20.
right.
Depending on who
And
you
maybe-
are, you know? Hey.
Wait, watch this. You can give us a T-shirt and stuff to wear to do the advertisement on here too. So
Right. $15 million. For that's Amazon. And
yeah.
Alexa lost her voice in 2018.
Hey, real quick. Johnny just came in here and he said that was Super Bowl 46 that you were referring to.
46. Thank you. Because I didn't have the time to try to figure out. I was trying to figure out what those Roman numerals were. So what Super Bowl are we in now?
He's
Oh, he walked away?
ear hustling, but
He
he's
walked
gone
away.
now.
Well, oh, okay. See, that's a true football fan. He remember what Super Bowl it was by the commercial.
I think it's Super Bowl 50 coming up.
No, 50 was when it was in San Francisco.
So what is this one?
This one is Super Bowl 55. Super Bowl 55 will be in Tampa Bay, Florida in 2021.
Oh, that's what I said.
Okay.
Ooh, it was 50 something.
Hey,
50 something.
hey, you can look, you can tell that that's my spiritual brother. That's me. That's what I said.
See, it was 50 something.
See? You guys can't hear.
Ooh.
Oh, I
So let's see. I have another price point, and this one was the highest get in the door ticket price for Super Bowl history. How much do you think someone paid to get into the Super Bowl?
$5,500.
No, you're still not getting in for $5,500.
What?
It says the highest get in the door price in Super Bowl history was $8,764 for the 2015 matchup between New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks in Glendale, Arizona. And
But that was the highest price ticket.
yes, that was the high. So yes, you would have gotten in for 5,000, but you still would have had the highest price ticket. And now I wonder, because it didn't say where they sat. I hope they didn't buy that ticket from like a resale site and they still ended up being in the bleachers.
You know they probably did. Or like some of
8,000.
these stadiums have standing room only tickets.
For $8,000, I want to be walking in when the players walk in. I want to be able to walk in with them if I'm going to pay $8,000 for a ticket. I should be able to walk in and cheer with them or sit on the sidelines or something. That's an expensive ticket.
So I'm going to tell you something. I can tell you how you can walk in and sit with them for free.
How? Work for the vendors?
No, just turn your television on in your house.
You know what? Well, nowadays, that's how a lot of people are going to be at the Super Bowl virtually and watching it on the screen. So we shouldn't feel bad. We shouldn't feel bad. A lot of us are going to be watching it on the screen like everybody else.
Yeah. And guess what? If we miss that commercial, we can just hit rewind.
Right. And when you go to the game, you don't even get to see the commercials.
Nope.
You don't get to see the commercials when you're at the game.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So we have another Super Bowl fact.
We got a better ticket.
Yes, we do. We get to see all angles. We get to see the replays. Sometimes we can even hear what the players and the coaches are saying. Right.
And then we also get to hear when the head referee has to go and they're looking at the that camera trying to figure out if the play was right. We already know. We already know before they go back out and stand there and do that. We already know.
Yep, because they send it to us.
Right.
So we have another Super Bowl.
You know what? Somebody that bought those tickets will slap us. Huh?
No, the person selling those tickets is gonna be like, stop trying to stop people from buying my tickets.
Hey, but you know what? If I had the opportunity, I would buy one. Just for
$8,000? For $8,000?
You know I'm not telling the truth though, right?
I was gonna say, Sissy, I don't know, we'll just rent a big TV or something for half the price. Turn the volume up real loud. You'll feel like you're there. So we have another Super Bowl question before we do our drawing. Has the Super Bowl ever gone into OT? OT overtime. Does anyone know? Has the Super Bowl ever gone into overtime? Oh, brother left. I guess no one knows.
I'm gonna say yes.
You're gonna say yes. Okay. Any other
Yes.
ideas? You think it did? It says that Super Bowl. Hold on. You guys let me figure out my Roman numeral because you guys don't like me saying the letter. Because Roman numeral LI is what I was gonna say. So Super Bowl 51, which wasn't that long ago, it featured the largest comeback in Super Bowl history, with the Patriots overcoming a 28-3 deficit, and they won. And that game was also the first, and to date the only, Super Bowl to be decided in overtime. Now that's one overtime. If you were down 28-3 and then you won in overtime, I know they went home and they celebrated something. Now that ticket might have been worth $8,000 because that had to be a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that was a good game.
That one had to be a good game. If it came back from being down at 3, yeah.
Right.
Let me.
Yeah, that was a good game.
So hopefully you guys have a lot of your snacks and goodies ready for if you're watching the Super Bowl or if you're going to watch the Super Bowl commercials. And so what we're going to do now that I know some people have been waiting for.
Yes.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me share the screen so you guys can see the wheel and see that we are picking this live.
So while we're waiting for you to share the screen, is there any special snacks that you have or do on Super Bowl Sunday? Is there any traditions for that?
Not me. If I watch it, I like to watch it for the commercials, to see what commercials, or maybe the halftime show, depending on who's performing in the halftime show, just to see, what it's gonna be. Yeah.
Right.
So here is our wheel. If you're watching, you may notice that there's a lot of names on here. So we did a post. We've been doing a post for the last week or so, and there were special instructions. And for those that follow the instructions, your name is actually placed on the wheel twice to give you double chances to win. And so we are going to spin, and we will share the basket that the winner gets after we spin. Here we go.
Good luck.
Who will it be? Who will it be? Los B. So congratulations to Los B. You are our winner. And this was, the entries were done on Facebook. So we will definitely be contacting Los B, who followed all of the instructions, and get the information and make sure we get the basket out to you. So congratulations to Los B.
So I'll go ahead and
Sissy, you can share a picture of the basket. What'd you say?
Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
She's saying yippee yippee.
I said yippee yippee yay.
So hold on, let me share my screen again.
Sissy's gonna share a picture of what it looks like.
Yeah, but my mouse is I think the battery, it's not my internet.
There it goes.
Is my mouse, the battery.
There it is. A pretty basket, and we will box it up and send it to Los B, our winner.
Yes. Well, thank you guys.
Yes. So
Thank
thank you,
everybody for your
everyone.
entries. Thank you for liking and sharing the page.
And stay tuned because we will be doing another drawing. It may be a holiday, it may be a just because drawing. But when we post the drawings, you have to follow the instructions. Sometimes we have multiple steps, and we want you to follow all of the instructions to be entered. And as you see, we do live drawings, they aren't rigged. So stay tuned to our Facebook page. You can find us at Fun Facts Friday 100. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at Fun Facts Friday 100 and stay in touch with us. Follow the page. I do want to share a Black History fact. I have to pull it back up because this is Black History Month. And so we want to share a special fact for Black History Month. And if you are on our page on Facebook, we have been posting different facts throughout the month. Different days we'll post different facts up. And so one of them is Jack Johnson was the first American man. I'm going to pull up his picture. He was the first American man to hold the world heavyweight champion boxing title in 1908. And he held his belt until 1915. So, you know, we think about Evander Holyfield, Tyson, some of the big name boxers, but he was born in 1878 and he passed away in 1946. And his name was Jack Johnson. And here is a picture of Mr. Jack Johnson. And he held that heavyweight title until 1915. That is our Black History fact. We will.
He looked like he'd been in some fights.
I was thinking that. See, I'm gonna share his picture again because I was thinking the same thing. Like he looks like he's been boxing for a while. His eyes look tired. Yes, so that's Jack Johnson.
You know, he puts you in the mind of Joe Frazier.
I'd have to go and look at Joe Frazier again.
Okay, so I dated myself again.
It says that he was the first African American world heavyweight boxing champion, and he was nicknamed the Galveston Giant. So I don't know if any of you have heard that term, the Galveston Giant, but he was because he was from Galveston, Texas. So, yep, he was the first African American world heavyweight boxing champion. Yeah. So that is our show for today. Please email us funfactsfriday100@gmail.com if you have any questions that you would like answered, facts you would like looked up, or if you just want to give us any comments or have a business or something that you would like to share on an episode.
Right. So, Sissy,
yes,
I do want to, you know, since this is Black History Month, I do every week, I will like to do a quote by, you know, someone famous. Okay. So I would like to just say this one was by Nelson Mandela. So it's just not about it being a Black thing. Anybody can, you know, use this, but he said, don't judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up. So
that's good.
Pretty much what he's saying is that don't look at me for who I am today. Look at how many times that I felt that I failed, but I had the courage to get back up and to keep trying. So we have to remember that in life, no matter what life is throwing at you, you fall down, get back up. Just keep getting back up. So, yeah.
That is a good one.
I just wanted to keep
that's
that
good for everybody.
By Nelson Mandela.
Like you said, that's good for everybody, not just for Black history, you know. Yep, don't give up. Keep going.
Keep going.
Yep. Wilson, you have any words you want to say? We've missed you.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I've been busy, been doing some things and just working out the new year. But I'm glad to be on Fun Facts Friday today. I was glad to say, hey, I get to make this one.
Yeah.
Good to have you
So
with
good to
us.
see you.
Yeah.
All right, next week I'm gonna have on my
Yeah.
celebration of Black History Month outfit, and I'll be on the screen next week.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, everybody.
Miss Wilson.
Yeah.
Miss Wilson. I know I did.
Tune in with us next Friday. This Sunday, we could catch Sissy in the chat at 10:30, 10:45. Catch her in the chat, WOFCCFairfield.com. And we will see you guys next Friday. Deuces.